assignment. So, what we're going to be exploring today is awareness and emotion. First of all, let's talk about one of the pioneers of performance art and awareness, which you may or may not have heard of.
But I sit 3 months, and I sit every day 8 hours, the opening of the museum, and 10 hours on Friday when the museum is open 10 hours, and I never move. And I remove the table, and I'm still sitting. And this changed everything. There was so much pain and loneliness. There's so much incredible things when you look in somebody else's eyes. Because in the gaze, without total stranger, that you never even say one word.
So something that we use to read emotions in others is microexpressions. These are just things, very small things, just that change in my face. I went from content to concerned. And that was a very small change in my eyebrows and maybe other muscles in my face. In Marina's videos, you can see these changes in her viewers' faces as well as her own. She opens her eyes, surprised, happy at first. She's a long-lost love. They haven't seen each other in years. The sadness sets in. The separation, what once was. She begins to feel hurt. You can see her eyes swell up. She begins to cry. Maybe it's from pain that she endured during the relationship, or she just misses him a lot, or both. She might be holding in a sob by the way she jumps forward a bit. They're staring into each other's eyes and accepting all of the emotions that they feel. She leans forward, embracing him for a last time. They're sharing love and smiles again, remembering what once was and what will never be. She lets go, accepting that it's over. And that's it. So for the art assignment, we are going to create a multimodal representation of an emotion or multiple emotions. Basically what this is going to look like is multiple photos of your face. It's going to be like a stop-go animation. So we'll probably have about 10 to 15 photos leading up to an emotion. So I could hold down the shutter button and get multiple photos of my face as I slowly smile, and that'll capture the progression from the straight face to the smile. I want 10 to 15 frames, or however many you're comfortable with, of your face, and then 10 to 15 frames of a drawing that represents the same emotion, and then also add in some kind of music or song. Okay, so here I have all the photos of my expressions and the photos of me drawing my drawing. To make it easier, you want a clean ratio, like 1:1 or 1:2. So basically, I either need to have 30 photos of myself to 30 photos of my drawing, or maybe like 15 of myself to 30 of my drawing. That way I could make each photo of the drawing 0.4 seconds, while each photo of my face is 0.8, and they will both take the same amount of time. So there's 30 images. Let's try and delete it down to 15. So there we go. So now I'm going to go over to my iMovie. Create now. Obviously, I've already made one. Create a new iMovie. I'll go down to my photos. Here should be. So I want the photos to be in the background. I've already selected them all. But you would just press shift and click each one separately. I think there's about 15 or 14. So add them. Boom! That makes them the background. Now I'll have to add my drawings, which, remember, there's twice as many, so I need to make them half as long. So I will go up to iMovie, Preferences, changes 0.04 or 0.4 to 0.2. You have to do 0.2. Okay. Now I'm going to go here and select, I think I can press shift and then, well, I'll just select these ones and drag them on down. Here they are. So now these are the highlight, these, okay. So now what I want to do is change the opacity of the drawing so that I can see my face through it. So I will click on one, go to these two squares, shrink down the opacity to whatever I want it at. Another thing I want to do is crop it. So I'm going to go to up here, press crop to fill, and then try and get rid of those frames down there from screenshotting. Because that's how I did this. I didn't have the ease of the camera, so I took a video and then I took a bunch of screenshots of the process, which you can also do that. So there it is, and now I'm going to click that. I'm going to go up, edit, copy. Now I'm going to select all of these other ones, which you can just click and drag. So everyone but the one I just copied of that kind. Go to edit, paste adjustments, all. Boom. Now every single one is cropped and has the same opacity or transparency. So I'm going to do that the same to the images with cropping. I'm going to go down here, crop to fill. I kind of just want it to be like my nose and my eyes, like that, because you can tell a lot of emotion just from the eyes. There we go. So now I'm going to click that, file, copy. Now I'm going to click and drag all the rest. Edit, paste adjustments, all. Boom. Isn't that cool? Okay, so now I want to add sound. So what I'm going to do, basically I took a video of myself while a song was playing. So I'm going to click on the video, just press add. It's going to add it onto the end. Leave it that way for a moment. So go find the excerpt of the sound you want. I think I want this next part. I already know where it is, so I'm going to go ahead and double click it or right click it, split clip. I'm going to delete all of that. Now I'm going to trim it down some more. So I think that's it. I don't want that next vocal part. So maybe I'll go right here. Split clip. Delete all this. Go back to this. Oh, that's too short, isn't it? Well, it's 3.6 seconds. So let's see if we can expand it this way a little. It needs to be at about 6. Oh, that's why I had a little extra part at the beginning there. That's pretty cool. Okay. I love it. So now I will click on it, press detach audio. Then I want everything in screen here. Usually this, yep, there we go. If you change that, you can change the amount of what you see. So I'm going to click on this and just drag it to the beginning. Right there. You can just keep clicking and dragging. There it is. Now I can go over here, click that, and delete it. So now I'm left with my audio. These little dots, usually it's a hard start, hard stop, so this will make it like transition in. I usually do that. Okay, now let's see what it sounds and looks like.